What's up and welcome back to Geometry Dash. Today we're playing another demon because lately I've really been in a mood for more demons. This time it's Pits of Hell by Geometry Dash Virus. And this is a very interesting demon. As you can see, it starts off with an auto part and you're immediately thrown into a wave part, which you already saw it right there. It has some very impressive 2.0 effects and features. You have to get through the corridor, but the corridor is slowly building itself while you're flying through. I think this is incredible. I love this effect. It's already a very impressive demon, and so far actually really hard. Like, you have to really focus, concentrate on where you have to go. Make sure you don't go into any trap. And then I have to remember it's a wave again. I'm not sure how much of the flying part is an auto. Yeah, I think I have to fly a little bit. I have to more or less stay in the middle. The beginning is, of course, completely automatic. But the flying part after that isn't automatic. I actually thought it was. Yeah, and the first wave corridor already, as I've said, nothing to sneeze at. This is pretty tough. And I like it. Apparently it's not too short either, because this isn't much gameplay and we already got to 10% on a previous attempt. But if it stays this fast and if it stays this hard, then it will take a while, even if it isn't too long. Wow, okay, I have to concentrate harder. Like that. And then fly up, fly a little. Yeah, fly a little bit. If I fly too much, I fly into the ground. If I fly too little, I hit the ceiling. There we go. So I basically just have to spam. I have to spam for both the flying part and the wave. Yeah, okay. Basically just spam and then fly through that last gate. I will try to not use practice mode, of course, as always. And because we don't really need it. So far, it's very straightforward. No real traps. You could consider the two portals traps. But they're not too bad yet. Okay, I have to concentrate. There we go. Spam. And fly through. Nice. Oh, what did I do wrong? I think I was not supposed to press jump. For some reason, pressing jump made it so that I bounced off higher off the jump booster, and I bounced off too high. Wow! I am impressed. I am nearing 100 attempts, and I haven't really made any progress, because the beginning is so hard to do. The first wave part isn't that bad anymore. I still die because you have to be so accurate with your wave movement. But this flying here is so difficult. Oh. No, I was not supposed to switch gravity, right? Yeah, I was just supposed to damn it, not press anything, of course. Okay. Wait. Have I been doing it wrong the whole time? Am I just supposed to not press anything and then I don't die because there's actually non-lethal blocks at the bottom? If that is true, I will feel so stupid. Of course, the wave is always steadily if you touch anything. But yeah, for the flying, I actually think you just have to avoid the saw and then you can just fall down. Never mind. I'm not sure what happened back there. I will just do it the way I always did it so far. Try to perfectly fly through. This is very difficult, but I really like the challenge. There we go. What? What? How does that make any sense? Do I have to maybe switch gravity at the last possible moment? Because I didn't press anything. I just rolled into my doom. Okay, so I have to switch. And then switch immediately after that. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, so I have to switch a few more times. And then it's a Q part. I have to remember that. All in one go. Okay. How did I die? I think I'm supposed to jump off later. Or else I can't gravity switch over the spikes. Alright. I gotta be honest here. 200 attempts, not even 20%, is kinda ridiculous. So I think I am going to use practice mode from now on. Because I'm basically dying at the beginning over and over again. And the chance that I beat it is of course 0, because I don't know what is coming up. And that is kinda discouraging, so I do want to do it on practice mode first. Now of course I can't even get past this one thing. Okay, so switch. Then switch immediately again. What do I have to do here? When do I have to jump? Yeah, I have to jump really late and then really early. What is that? I think that was a UFO. Alright, that is a short auto part here, so I can save and then go up immediately. But I have to, yeah, time it correctly so I get into this. And then just spam jump like a crazy person. That is wave. Where to? Will this be another teleporter? Yes. Okay. So up. And then it's a flying. Oh, and more awesome 2.0 effects. I really like that. I like how the level feels like it's alive. Which I can really, really appreciate. Okay, so the saws are following me. And I have to stay in the middle. Alright, that's another switch. That's a robot, so I have to jump immediately, and then another jump, and another jump, and that is a coin. I do want that coin. It's in plain sight. How do I get that coin? Just by pure luck? If I'm lucky? If I somehow catch it? I think so. Okay, that is just normal wave, apparently. That won't be too bad if it actually is normal wave. Nice, okay. That is UFO. And another coin, which I want. Is that the easiest UFO in existence? Jump, jump. Yeah, jump, and jump, and jump again. Then jump again. Another teleporter. What the hell, my eyes? That was just mean. Yo. That was evil. Okay. And then I have to do a double Q part. I just have to hold. Seriously, I just have to hold. Just hold. Then you have to switch with the ball. It's not too bad, actually. The beginning was definitely the worst part of this entire level. And now it's just fairly simple compared to that. I don't know what that is. That is flying, I believe. No, a robot. I completely did not expect a robot. There we go. That is a UFO, so I have to jump. I have to spam. I have to really spam as hard as I can. Okay, and then I am in a ball. Down. Down. Up. Oh my god, what? What? There's a teleporter. Okay. And then I'm going in the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is that? Use everything. Just use everything. Spam. Spam as hard as you can. For all these Q parts, you can just spam as if your life depended on it. Well, it actually in Geometry Dash literally depends on your spamming abilities. Oh no, this is the end. Oh, nice. Okay, so the beginning is by far the most difficult part. And then it gets kind of easy, which I like. Everything after the 21st% or so seems like so much fun. Alright. Oh my god, spam and up. Jump, fly. Oh no. That flying part is actually fairly difficult. So, I'm not too surprised that I died there. Nice. No, I forgot. I have to hold jump for that. Otherwise, it's not possible. Damn it. Yes. Okay. No! Oh my god, why? Oh my god, that UFO part is so simple. Why? Why would I die to one of the easiest parts in the level? Yes? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Virus! Virus! Wow! I did not expect that. That actually ended up being a very difficult demon. That was Pits of Hell. A very nice, a very good looking, and a very hard Geometry Dash demon. 656 attempts? That's a lot. Also, I just have to say, I really like that Geometry Dash Virus put that in the description. He wishes me good luck. Which is very late that I look at it now, but still, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.